Darth Jar Jar Part 2 is finally here. Once you see this video in its entirety, you will understand why it got delayed so much. The story arc is phenomenal, and everything that you thought you knew about Vader and Jar Jar will change forever. Now back to the giveaway. To enter the contest, subscribe to the Star Wars Comics channel, like this video, and leave a comment to let me know which version do you guys want. The winner will be announced next week on the 15th of March. Guys, Darth Vader meets Jar Jar Binks. This fanfic is about to go crazy. Hope you see it all the way through, but for those who missed part 1 that I released a week ago, I'll leave a link for you guys in the description. Go watch that and come back to watch this beauty, part 2. Here's a quick synopsis of what we last saw. And now Emperor Binks will make it his life's work to fulfill the legacy of Palpatine, a galactic empire that promised a safe society. The final plan was now executed. Sith Lord Jar Jar Binks, once thought to have been a clumsy Gungan senator from Naboo, was now the leader of the greatest empire the galaxy had ever seen. After all, the greatest trick that the devil pulled on the world was to convince them that he never existed in the first place. Binks had executed everything to perfection. Now there was one more thing left to do.
Where is the Emperor? What have you done with my master?
Welcome home, Annie.
Vader was just called Annie, but all of a sudden the Sith apprentice goes quiet. The power he was feeling was far superior to that of Palpatine's, and he was stunned.
That name no longer has any meaning for me.
Ah, yes, Vader. A more fitting name for a Sith Lord.
Binks, how is this possible? Why was Sidious unaware of your power?
Vader, my friend, the dark side of the Force gives you a lot of abilities. Unnatural abilities. I've spent my entire life hiding in the shadows. All of it was spent to arrive at this moment. Me, an Emperor, and now a Sith apprentice in front of me. Yes, I can sense your fear. I can sense you are timid to attack me. I do not want to destroy you, Vader. I want to help you. Sidious was weak, a pathetic old man, too arrogant for his own good. With me, my apprentice, we will become an unstoppable force the likes of which the galaxy has never experienced.
Darth Vader was just standing there. After all this time, he had lost everything he deemed of value. His wife Padme, his younger, healthier self, and now even his old friend and mentor Palpatine.
So, Vader, think of Padme, her death. Let it not be in vain.
Enough!
As Vader unleashed a force barrier that pushes Jar Jar away.
Do not speak her name, Jar Jar Binks. You spent years close to her, and you deceived her for all these years.
I can say the same thing to you, my old friend.
Vader ignites his lightsaber.
This is as far as your lies go, Binks. I'll make sure of it.
You will try.
Binks unleashed powerful lightning and Vader protects himself with his lightsaber. It wasn't easy, but he managed to hang on.
You fool. You could have had everything, the power you always desired. I can give you that, not Sidious, not the Jedi, me, Lord Binks. I fooled an entire galaxy, boy, and I intend to keep it that way. Now, submit. Kneel before me and become my weapon. Become my apprentice.
No, Binks. I cannot start over again. It is over for me now. She was my life. I gave up everything to save her. Lies killed her. Lies and fear. It ends today.
Vader lunged again and tried to strike, but Jar Jar just moved aside. The Sith Lord was still new to his fighting mechanics. His suit was restricting him. He slashed again, but again he failed as Jar Jar's reflexes were lightning quick. Binks turns towards Vader.
So long, Annie.
The Force pushes Vader out from the giant window and down to the bottomless pit of the Coruscant streets. The Master Sith looked on. At this very moment, something popped in his mind. A long-term idea. Jar Jar sat down and called upon the leader of the Coruscant Guard.
Yes, my lord.
Commander Fox, prepare a search party and find the location of Palpatine's enforcer, Darth Vader. I'm sure you've come across him by now.
I've read his profile, sir. Yes, as redacted as it was.
Good. It seems there was an accident when Vader fell. Start searching around the building. Once you find his body, inform me immediately.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
The search started intensely. Fox made it top priority as the order was coming from the Emperor himself. Unfortunately, though, there was no Vader. Commander Fox searched high and low. They doubled their search, but it was nothing. It's as if he had vanished. Fox had to call the whole thing off. He feared this moment would come, but at last he contacted the Emperor.
My lord, we've searched non-stop. Every corner, every street. There's no sign of him, sir.
Afterwards, Binks immediately calls for Amida.
Vader is on the loose. Put out this official story to the Imperial ranks. Darth Vader, Palpatine's main enforcer, went mad with anger when I informed him about what happened to Emperor Palpatine. Apparently, the two had had a very close relationship. This madness led Vader to be overcome with grief. Now he is running mad in the streets of Coruscant. He is to be considered armed and dangerous. Proceed with caution.
Understood, my lord. How should we proceed next?
You forget, Amida, that Vader was once a Jedi.
I don't understand, my lord.
We will find him in his old nest, Amida. These pathetic Jedi have nowhere else to go. We need to trap him first. Someone that Vader and his former master know very well. Get me Commander Cody.
Yes, my lord.
Commander Cody, I have a mission for you. A meeting with your old friend inside the Jedi Temple.
We cut inside the Jedi Temple. Going deeper, we now approach the Jedi Library. Suddenly, we see Vader approach a side of the building where the Empire sent a message to his past Jedi brethren after Order 66. He noticed it was tampered with, and then he opens it.
This is Master ObiWan Kenobi. I regret to report that both our Jedi Order and the Republic have fallen, with the dark shadow of the Empire rising to take their place. This message is a warning and a reminder for any surviving Jedi. Trust in the Force. Do not return to the Temple. That time has passed, and our future is uncertain. We will each be challenged. Our trust, our faith, our friendships. But we must persevere, and in time, a new hope will emerge. May the Force be with you. Always.
General Skywalker. When Emperor Binks told me that you had survived, I couldn't believe it.
Skywalker is dead, Cody. And so is the Jedi Order. How long before the clone army will die as well?
Cody and the rest looked at each other.
Come now, Commander. The war is over. The Republic is gone. There is nothing for you now. Sooner or later, you will all die with the rest.
Why not send Commander Fox, my lord? Their team is much ruthless, and surely they could deal with Vader.
No, Amida. You have to think larger, more long-term. How was Sidious able to gain complete control?
Fear.
Precisely. However, there is only one problem. My empire has no separatist threat. For now.
I see. Your plan is to let Vader escape and amass an army of his own? This way you can sell it to the Senate and the public that a powerful Jedi defector has sworn to destroy the Empire.
Fear, Amida. That is how I plan to expand my empire. Sidious started it, but now I will finish it.
Join me, Cody. I promise to return the glory of the Republic. No more will the clones stand guard at some unknown station in the corner of the galaxy. I assume that's what they did to you.
Yes, sir. They posted me on Camino for weeks. Rain. All day. Every day.
I assumed so. Come, Cody. Call up your squad. Inform every clone that is tired of this pathetic empire that we will rule the galaxy together.
Cody, stand down. By the orders of the Emperor, that monster is dangerous and armed, and we need to take him down now.
At that moment, Cody took a moment for himself. He then looked at his squad.
No, Fox. Not today. Cody.
Blaster fire starts, an impending standoff between the Coruscant Guard and Cody's squad, but for Vader, it was simple. A lightsaber throw goes straight for Fox and decapitates him. The rest of the Coruscant Guard fought hard, but Cody and the rest dealt them huge losses, and they ultimately had to retreat as reinforcements were not coming. Now Cody pledged full allegiance to Vader, the new Sith Lord. You can imagine what happened next. He took an entire army of clone defectors. The Empire was an abomination in their eyes, and Vader played right into that emotion. He rallied the troops. He was one of them now. After organizing his new movement, Darth Vader moved his organization to none other than the planet Mustafar, where slowly but surely he created his own castle, worthy of a true Sith. With that, he decreed himself as the first king of the newly formed Sith Kingdom. Long live King Vader, proclaimed the clones. A new age has dawned. The age of King Vader. The sad part was that no one really knew who was pulling the strings. Well, as you can see, guys, I pushed the limits on this fanfiction. We're going all in. People are either gonna like it or not, but one thing is for sure, King Vader is here to stay. How will this story end, though? What will Jar Jar do next? You can rest assured I'm working on it. So far, this has been my dream to do these parts and expand to this magnitude. I want to thank my friend Monty, who voiced the clones, Vader and Masamida. Show him love on his channel, link in bio. Part 3, guys, will be coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for the support. As always, you guys are the best and the reason why I do this. Have an awesome day, my Star Wars friends, and may the Force be with you always.